Hello, I'm Katherine from Neurochicks, and this video is to demonstrate how to do what I call optic nerve flossing or pillow time. And this is something that I use a lot in my practice as a coach, and I show that to a lot of my patients and clients, and it's something that is quite infuriating because I wish I'd known about it earlier because it really works. And what it does, it's a way of putting your body into your nervous system in a state of rest, which is something that we tend to believe that we can think ourselves calm. Especially in neurodivergence, we tend to put a lot of weight on what's going on in our brain as if it's the powerhouse of everything. Well, guess what? Only 80% of all communications between the brain and the rest of the body is from the brain to the body. And 80% is actually from your organs to the brain. So actually we can really influence how we feel by using physiological tools. And so this is one of them that I want to sort of show you today. I'm going to demonstrate it now, and I will explain as I go why it works. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our hands like this and put them behind your head. So as if you were going, if you're on holiday, let's say, and you don't have to believe that you're on holiday, but already what you're doing by doing this is you're signaling to your body that it's safe. Because if you're not safe, you wouldn't be open like this. So you do this. That's the first thing you do, the first step. The next thing you're going to do is keep your head really straight. It's a very simple thing, by the way. It's not a million steps. So you're keeping your head straight, not moving the head at all, the face. And the only thing that's going to move is your eyes. And you're going to, basically, the only thing you're going to do is look up to the top right, as if you're trying to spot a spider on its web without it noticing you. And you're going to stay like this for 30 to 60 seconds or until you feel a form of release in your throat. And that might take the form of a sigh, a yawn, got me, a scratch, a cough, just a slight niggle in your throat. The first few times you do this, you might not actually get this feeling, but it doesn't necessarily matter because it will still be working. So you're looking up like this. And the reason why, what's going on here is that your optic nerve is connected to your brainstem, connected to your vagus nerve, and it's doing a little bit of tugging basically and going, hello, how's it going? And it's activating it. Your vagus nerve's job, its only job, is to get your nervous system into rest and digest. Your vagus nerve is like a network of nerves that's connecting your brain to every single organ in your body. That's all it does. It's literally put you in rest and digest. So basically by doing this, we're saying, hello vagus nerve, come to the rescue please. So once you've done it on one side, you're going to move your eyes to the right hand side and do the same thing again. And I particularly like doing this exercise. I do it quite regularly, which is why it works quite quickly for me now. The reason I like to doing it not necessarily when I'm feeling stressed, but also at other times of the day, because it's kind of helping the body develop more of a fluency in its different states in the nervous system, from sympathetic, which is our action base, to parasympathetic, which is this sort of rest and digest, and what we call ventral vagal as well in polyvagal theory, which is our sort of relaxed and social states. In neurodivergence, we are often stuck in either sympathetic mode or parasympathetic, so from action to slumped. And I think it's quite a good thing to do this sort of exercise to teach your body that it doesn't have to stay stuck. So okay, so I'm going to stop now. And the reason, the way you might feel after doing this exercise, you might actually feel quite exhausted. You might feel like quite slumped. That's rest and digest. You might feel like your breathing, if it was quite high in your chest, might have started to move down a bit. You might feel a bit heavy. You might feel like you've got a weight there. Some people describe it as feeling like they've had a massage even. So it's a really strong tool, very simple as well, that within a matter of seconds can really sort of help your body feel like it's in a state of safety. And you could see that actually this sort of system with the eyes is also something that you find in EMDR therapy. So as much as it's not entirely fully understood, it's definitely something that you can have in your armory of somatic tools to help you access a state of rest. Try it.